Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. And the Razorbacks will put toe to leather and will get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Rides the back on the option to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. At the 35, he's loose. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And man, this offense was sitting in such good position. I like the play call. I like being aggressive, but if you don't have something open right away, throw that football.
Touchdown, Houston. Quick strike through the air for the score.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Arkansas's offense will have its first possession of the game. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on third down. Looking to pass. It's Green. Moves around to clear up the vision. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
They've got the screen set up. Fighting off the defender. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Kick is in the air. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. To the air, it's Green. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the 1st quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Punt is on its way. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, a lot of space. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
The quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Across the 25, he's got room. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a 1st down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking for space. It's Washington. There he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Yeah, offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Houston offense comes onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
On that RPO play, I don't hate the decision by the quarterback not to hand it off and throw it deep down the field. I just don't like the throw. Not an accurate throw. He never got his feet back underneath him after riding the running back and not handing it off. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals to hit that throw because that play was there to be made.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Thomas. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And the offense tried to get it to their playmaker quick and see if he could get the first down. A little bit short, but what did I do? I made this a manageable fourth down. Now it's decision time. What do I want to do?
He's going to take off. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
They'll give it to the back. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Bring in the heat. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Grab behind the lines. It's Platt. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Running back searching for a hole. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Green. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. Now on the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the...
It's a running room. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And he does it again. He's showing you time and time again, man. This dude is just like a running back. And you see it in college football now, just having that guy at that spot, such an advantage. And you watch him there, just pulls the ball down, picks up.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Stopped at the 44. The defense coming up with a big interception. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Blake.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you've got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
And the Razorbacks have enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They send the tight end in motion. Gives it on the option. Running to Green.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Unloads quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Green. Snagged in the middle, it's Green. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man in the middle. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
And the Razorbacks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rides the back and leaves it. There he goes. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
I don't think the defense was expecting run on that play. Second and forever. They were all dropping back into coverage. They got gashed.
On third down, going up top. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Cougars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to throw. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cougar!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The give on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. To the air, it's Green. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They punt it away on fourth down. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points beforehand.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. It's a seam wide open. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Coming out with it, it's Green. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Dropping back, it's Green. Got his man. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And the Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. Gives it on the option. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
Who needs that smell salt? Goodness gracious, that linebacker just opened the eyes of the running back, running through the hole and hitting him right in the mouth.
And, man, he may have to have the molars checked out after that one, but at least he was able to hang on to the football.
Secure that football. It is hard to do when you get hit that hard, especially when you get that face right there on the football. Nice job by the back holding on to the ball.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. That's caught. It's Blake. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. So now on comes the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Houston offense once again. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets past the marker. He's loose. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A 1st down for the offense. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. At the 40, there he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's picked off at the goal line. Return takes it down to the 27-yard line as this defense is hungry for turnovers. First play of this drive comes from the 27. To the air, it's Green. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now on second down. To the ground with the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and look for room. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Connors. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Cougars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, that is a great tackle. And your safeties have to be great tacklers, especially nowadays with all these quarterbacks that want to run. These good athletes like this guy right here, nice job being in space, getting him to the ground. That is a tough ask, but, man, did he do it right there.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll move the wide receiver. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollack.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Back to pass, it's Green. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Razorbacks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Houston offense comes onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. They'll run it from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line.
Everything went right on that play except the receiver going out of bounds. It's late in the 4th. You've got the lead. You're just trying to bleed the clock as much as possible. Just got to have better awareness on the field.
Looking to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
From the gun, running back on the move. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Give to the back. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. The Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Green. Sets up the screen. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Buys a little time with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Razorbacks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Plows through the defense. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets away. Gonna try to get at him. Turning on the Jets. Lowers those pads. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Razorbacks have pushed it inside the 20. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to throw. It's Green. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Razorbacks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Razorbacks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Arkansas! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. It's complete. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. 1st down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Handoff from the gun. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down in inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. Oh, better look out! Turning it on! He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
And just leaving no doubt in this one, right? 4th down, they've got the lead, running the ball and picking up the 1st. They're going to ice this game, David.
You talk about 2-minute drills. This is how you end the ball on an offensive 2-minute drill when you're winning. Run the clock out, run the football, be physical, watch it go to zeros.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
They made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late in the game.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? The coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
2nd down.
So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Green. quickly complete.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Dad make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs.
And these aren't easy situations for these offenses, man. Like, it's a known passing situation. The defense is playing coverage. Nowhere to go with the football, forces the incompletion, and this one is all but over.
Looking to take a shot. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And as the ball falls.